Welcome back to Nintendo Academy. I am Mike Perez, and I have two topics today so great and so big that you're gonna think that the first topic is like the main event topic, but it's really not. It's just the first topic, and then the second topic is gonna blow your mind completely. Trust me, it will. Let's go ahead and start talking about this, and let me just stop introducing stuff. Subscribe. Okay, so for my first topic, it's the Nintendo Switch Pro. Yeah, Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch 2, the Nintendo Next Gen whatever, okay? That's the first topic of this video, the Next Gen console. And Nintendo had one of those report thingies over the past days where they tell people we sold so much money and we sold so many copies of this and so many copies of that. And yeah, their annual report for the fiscal year of something. I just don't like describing it because it's kind of boring. So in every single one of these things, there's always a Q&A, and in every single Q&A, there's always the same question. And in this case, yes, it was the same question. The president, he always said something like,
well, right now we are in the middle of our current gen cycle, right in the middle of it. And we have so many plans, blah, 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 blurpity, blurpity, blurp.
But this time, he just looked at the guy. He said, like,
why are you asking me that? I don't want to talk about that.
I didn't say just like that, but, you know, he said something like, as in that line, like, I don't want to talk about that. So, why did he give us a different answer this time than the previous 10 times that this question has risen up? And I have come to the conclusion that this time there is something concrete, something made, something official, something that they will not discuss because they fear it will hurt the current gen console sales. And yeah, I think we're up to something. Something could be coming this year or next year, and I predict in this very same video that we are going to see a next gen console, or at least another upgrade of a console from here to March of 2023. So then in another interview, Furukawa was like,
I'm kind of scared of the possibility of failure because this Nintendo Switch is so big. How are we gonna top this? What are we gonna do to make it up to fans so that we don't let them down?
And I could actually see his fear. I can actually fear it. Look at the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch, there's never been any console like it. I mean, it's selling like crazy even till now. So many people are buying games. So many people are spending so much money on consoles. And for Furukawa, if you're listening to me, I have the perfect solution for your fear. And for you not to let us down as fans. Backwards compatibility. Yeah, that. Backwards compatibility. Say it with me. Backwards compatibility. Okay? None of us want to lose our games or our hard-earned money when we just bought so many games for $50 plus. Just make every single Nintendo game that you have now on Switch also compatible with your next console. Okay? Then later on, you can go ahead and just continue to make exclusive games for that console, but make every game from the Switch also compatible with that one. That way, the transition is very easy. People, who want to buy that console can buy it. People who want to stick with the Switch can stick for a little bit. I just want to log in to my next gen Nintendo console, log into my account, and be able to download the games that I already own. If you do that, trust me, you'll be fine. You have nothing to worry about. Say it again. Backwards compatibility. That's basically it. Switch Pro, the guy said, I don't want to talk about it. And now everybody's saying, hey, maybe there's something there. On to the second topic. And I'm telling you, this topic, I made a video recently. Okay, and after this video, you can go watch it. I made a video, and in this video, I made my imagination flow. I mean, I let the doors open. I mean, I took that that little tinfoil hat and literally made it 10 times bigger in imaginary, tinfoil hat 10 times bigger. And I just let myself go for a little bit because it's fun to speculate. It's fun to imagine what Nintendo could do, right? And I'm pretty sure you're going to have fun with that video as well when you watch it. But one of the topics that I spoke about in that video was the Mario movie, right? And that how this was the beginning of the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. Yes, you heard me right. The Nintendo Cinematic Universe. In an article somewhere on the internet, in the zone somewhere, there is an interview to Miyamoto, okay? And they asked the question, do you plan on making more movies based on IPs? And his answer was, yes, I want to make more movies, but I want to concentrate on one movie at a time. That means that, we're not going to see a Pokemon movie being made at the same time as a Mario movie, if it's the same studio, or we're not going to see some type of Donkey Kong movie being made at the same time as a Mario movie. But he said, yes, I am planning on making movies with other IPs, giving birth to the beginning of the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. And now we had a discussion in the comments like we do in every single video. So make sure you go ahead and leave your thoughts, because guess what? Your thoughts can be turned into a video. All right. And I might show your comment just like this guy right here. This guy right here is the one responsible for this video. You know why? Because look at what he said. Look at what he said. Okay? The Nintendo Cinematic Universe, all right, is only going towards one direction. Let's say they do make a Mario movie, which is they made a movie. It's coming out in March. Let's say they make a Legend of Zelda movie or series, okay? Let's say they make another Pokemon movie. Let's say they make a Donkey Kong movie. Let's say they make a Splatoon movie. Let's say they make a Metroid movie, which would be so amazing. It all has to end somewhere. If we are talking about the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, this guy just brought it up. He just brought it up. It all has to end with the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate movie. Can you imagine that? All of our characters invited to this place to fight, like the Mortal Kombat kind of thingy, and they have to defend each and other's universes, right? Mario has to defend his universe, and Zelda has to defend. Zelda and Link have to defend their universe, and Splatoon has to defend their universe. And this major, giant, incredible Super Smash Brothers movie. This is very, very possible that we can actually be gearing towards that. We can start with the Mario movie, then Donkey Kong, then The Legend of Zelda, and continue with every single IP until we have that Avengers level Super Smash Brothers movie. Guys, I told you this was big. And I'm pretty sure that where you are right now sitting down, if you are a Super Smash Brothers fan, if you are a Nintendo fan, your heart is probably racing because it's so exciting. It's incredibly exciting, the thought that the Nintendo Cinematic Universe could be born in such a way that we get to this point. The only way we can get there is if we support the Mario movie. Don't forget about who's playing what character, who's voice acting what. We have to support this movie, because when we support this movie, it's gonna happen. We are gonna get the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, and we are about to see what Nintendo on the big screen is capable of. And this channel is the official channel for everything related to the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. You want to know news about the Nintendo Cinematic Universe? This is where you need to be to subscribe for all the latest news on every Nintendo Cinematic Universe movie, breakdown, trailer, everything. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get amazing. it's gonna be fire. Let me know. Let's continue this conversation down below. And I am Mike Perez with Nintendo Academy.
Here we go.